Well, hello people. I'm going to be drawing a Cantee for my series, Numen's Law.
And they appear around Chapter 9, where Flora takes her entry. And here's what they look like right here. Not that great. So we're going to remaster.
And here was the updated design, which is pretty recent.
But I'm going to be creating a website, and I need everything looking perfect. And this is one of the more cooler, common creatures, so since you're going to be seeing a lot, I think it should be its best form.
But since we're both here, let me tell you a little bit about the Cantees. Or should it be the Cantee? A Cantee? I don't know.
But let's get started. Cantees are a low-threat creature, probably the lowest of the food chain. They travel in large groups for a higher chance of survival. Their main diet is flowers, but sometimes it's grass. Mainly the peanut buttercup flower, which has its own special card, which happens to grow in moss fields, which is one of the most dangerous places and a very significant part of the story. They're classified as a quadrupedal, but for about 80-70% of their lives they use just their two front, only using their hind legs for emergencies, as it's much shorter, but it is also much wider and stronger than the front legs. So if there's a high danger nearby, they can use their rear legs to spring and flee away, sometimes in high trees.
Cantees have black marble eyes that can be used to play recent experiences through what locals deem hindsight. Some believe they gained this mutation from eating the moss in moss fields. Now there's more to the moss in the series, but I'll touch on that some other time.
And the intelligence of Cantees aren't too high. They're probably one of the more instinctual creatures, definitely not one of the more intelligent ones. But hey, that's why they travel in packs.
And as you can tell, their design is based off a bunny, or rabbit, or whatever you want to call it, with a slight change in the ears and a minimalization of the rest of the body and face. Other than the eyeballs, this is one of the less interesting designs. But not everything has to be extreme or crazy. Sometimes there's good in mediocrity, or the simple things. And the Cantees was one of my first creature designs, so and at this moment, I realized so yeah, we're not going to be having two fingers anymore for Cantees, because it looks like my thing, and you know what? We just can't have that. No PP phalanges. I would have been cooked later if I would have kept it, that's for sure. Although the design is very basic, I can actually really put this on the website and say I'm proud of this one, because it's full and complete, and I don't have to worry about it ever again.